down to Scorpio on this early morning. Let's see what we got from Scorpios in the realms of love, money, health, and spirit message. Now make sure you guys hit that like, to follow, the share button as well. We're gonna be live today. We gotta. Yeah, I ended up storming yesterday. So we're gonna end up playing a little catch up. Okay, we're getting on schedule, man. We're getting on schedule. Okay, so things are looking pretty good. I mean, the numbers have gone up, so I'm catching up, man. Y'all gotta let me get back in that groove again, like we've been in. So let's go ahead and dive into it for you, Scorpios. Now, Scorpio, you guys do have the Knight of Cups popping up for you at this time. I do definitely feel like there could be a love offer coming in for you. This could be somebody that's interested in you. At the same as I tell my foot, for some of you guys, that you guys have been trying to give a love offer to somebody and they're like rejecting it. Okay. Like, and you don't like it because, you know, you're Scorpio. Everybody loves Scorpio, you know. So I feel like this could be something that, like, you have interest in a person that's not showing that interest back towards you at this time. You know, you do have the Five of Wands popping up for you as well. So there could be a lot of competition for somebody that you're interested in currently right now. I feel like that you need to stand out. You know what I mean? I feel like you need to find a way that you can stand out. I feel like everyone's doing the same things with this person, which is why there's competition and whatnot. I feel like you need to do something different to stand out if this is someone that you really want to pursue. At the same exact time, I feel like that for a lot of you guys are stable though, you know what I mean? I feel like a lot of you guys might need to refocus on something else other than trying to pull somebody that, you know, isn't really just flowing towards you. You know, but, you know, if it's someone that you're desiring in your life or somebody that has already left that you've been with, maybe you could have definitely been with this person and you guys ended up fighting a lot, and then it caused a breakup and it caused this person to leave, and now you could be trying to get this person back, but they're not budging. You know what I mean? I feel like maybe you've been if this is your story, then, you know, I feel like you guys have been separated for a while. Maybe not a long time, like a year or something like that, but I mean, like maybe like a month or a couple months, and this person is like, now they're feeling free right now. You know what I mean? So I do feel like that there are things, if you wanted to get this person back, you need to do, but at the same exact time, another part of me feels like you might need to just go ahead and guard your heart towards the situation and start focusing on something else, like your finances, especially if you're in a place of worrying, like you just got out of a relationship with a person that maybe was your stability, and now you're the one that's kind of free, you're the one that's kind of like moving around now. I feel like that, you know, financially things are going to work out for you as well if that's your situation. Now, in your realms of career and finance, you guys do have the Queen of Cups that pops up for you, going down to the Two of Cups, Two of Swords, down to the Four of Swords. So I feel like when it comes to your finances, you need to really find what is it that you're focusing on. You know what I mean? What is it that you really need to put your focus towards career-wise that you're trying to make happen? Maybe you're an entrepreneur. You might already be accomplished in some areas of your life. How can you take that to the next level? You might have seen things like you saw yourself going into an upward peak. Maybe it's like the clientele you had or the clientele you were working with, and now it's like you feel like you might have gone down a little bit. But I feel like if you can maintain a good focus, Scorpio, you'll be able to get back to and probably even more than what you had before. But it's like the things that you did before is not going to cut it. You know what I mean? When it comes to your realms of career, there might have been things that worked in the past, things that worked before, but it's like that wave is gone now. You know, you rode that wave and it was a good wave, but that wave is gone now. Now you have to lock on to something new. I feel like that as you lock on to something new, or a better idea, or maybe even advancing something that was before, you know, you're going to have the success. But it's kind of like only you know the answer to what this new thing is that you got to do. It definitely feels like it's something that you've already thought about or something that has already popped in your mind. And if I were you, I would utilize the ideas that you already have. Because I feel like, Scorpio, if you can utilize the ideas you already are having, you know, it'll work in your favor. Now, in your realms of health, there might be some things that you need to walk away from. It might be like drinking, so that we can get to the next level when it comes to the realms of health. So you might need to walk away from like drinking. You might like to drink or Yeah, that's popping up a lot, you know what I mean? So you may like to drink, or it could be anything else, you know, maybe it has to do with something that you're emotionally attached to, that you need to go ahead and release so that way you can improve in your realms of health. I feel like as you do this, it will work out for you. And if you feel confused on how you can, or maybe Sirron, I tried to quit this, or maybe Sirron, I've tried to stop this or that, and I keep going back, or I fall off when it comes towards me working out, and I keep going back to the past, or whatever's popping for you. I feel like you need to find a strategy at this time. You know what I mean? Like, if you can be strategic, then you'll have the success that you want. You do have the Seven of Swords popping, which is a great card of strategy and being strategic in your movements. I feel like as you do that, success will come in for you. Now, when I look into your realms of further down, you do have the Four of Cups. So this might have been something that you've been trying for a while. You know what I mean? Like, you might have already been like, all right, I've taken a fast from smoking or drinking or from this substance or whatnot. I've taken a break from this drinking that I do too much of, and then I end up drinking again. You know what I mean? I take a fast from this right here, but then I end up breaking my fast again. You know, I feel like that if at first you don't succeed, try again. Don't give in at this time, but I feel like you need to keep pushing forward. You know what I mean? You know, even if you messed up, then all you have to do is say, I got further than I did before. So I need to keep pushing. I need to keep going, because success is inevitably going to come to me. You got to have that type of confidence. Now, in your overall general message, you do have the Hermit first popping up for you. I feel like that you guys have learned a lot. You guys have learned a lot. Now you got to take the information that you've learned and implement it in your everyday life, okay? As you can implement this information, these things you've been studying, these things that you've learned, as you can really implement it into your everyday life, maybe into your career, but you know, taking the knowledge you have and using it, it's going to bring you the success that you're wanting in your life. I guarantee it. Now, when I look over further down, you guys do have the Five of Swords, so I feel like that there's going to be a lot of clarity coming in for you at this time. You know, you might have already been getting clarity since like the 5th of October. Clarity might have started coming in towards a lot of areas of your life where things start to get more clear. You start to know what to do, what I should do, why this was, what's the best move for me. There could be a lot of clarity popping up at this time. Now, last but not least, you guys have the Lovers card. So you guys could be finding a person to love. You guys could be getting in a very loving relationship, a very healthy relationship. The universe could be bringing somebody around for you to love. This could be a Gemini. It is the Gemini card popping up for you. But, you know, I almost feel like this is going to be an accomplishment. I feel like you're going to meet somebody who has really been through it in realms of love, like the universe has taken them through it, and so now they're ready to like really be fully committed in a loving, loyal relationship. You know, so I feel like this person might have been hurt before. They could definitely be a fire sign too. You know, maybe like a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. All right, let's go ahead and dive into your clarification at this time for Scorpio. Now, make sure you guys hit that like, the follow, the share button. Make sure you guys also leave your comments down below. We will be live today doing our readings for you guys individually. Okay, so y'all hop on here for that right there as well. I got a knockout Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces, the last one, okay? We're gonna try and knock everything down. I'm trying to zoom through these readings today and knock them out for you guys, you know, while still giving you guys the best. Now, when I look over into your realms of love again, we do have the Nine of Cups over this right here. So, you know, you could be the one that's receiving love offers at this time, actually. You could be the one that people are interested in, wanting to give you love offers towards, and you could be feeling a bit guarded at this time. You know what I mean? You know. So, you know, you can find yourself trying to... Whoa. What's this? There we go. I think my camera overheated. We shot a lot of content earlier. I think my camera overheated on you guys. I was doing a lot of content, but we'll continue on this right here and let that one cool down, because we shot a lot of awesome things coming for you guys. But yeah, so you know, this could definitely be like you though, ultimately, just feeling that way. When I look over into your Five of Wands, clarified by the Ten of Cups, you know, so it's like if you are dealing with some type of competition for someone you're interested in, or if you have been facing some type of competition towards these ways, I feel like that wish fulfillment is coming true. Like for those of you guys who are interested in somebody that you've been flirting with, that you've been trying to get to be with or whatnot, I feel like they're going to give in. You're going to end up getting this person. You guys will have something happy too. Definitely could be like a Sagittarius. We do have Sagittarius popping up right now, so I do feel like we're for some of you guys in a relationship where things might feel a little bit where things are stable, but I don't feel like the love is flowing. Like you could be in a relationship currently right now, and things are stable, you guys are together, but like there's not that flowing, loving, happy energy at this time. You know, you might be in a committed relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, or married at this time. You know, and I feel like that as you change some of those negative energies, because there's a lot of energies of fighting have been going on for the last like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, especially after eclipses or whatnot. I've seen it a lot in the tarot. So, you know, I mean, I feel like where there might be energies of fighting or things like that, focusing on the positives, on your strong positives is what's going to bring forth the balance that you guys might be needing at this time. Now, when I look over into your realms of money, you guys do have the Hierophant over the Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups. So I do feel like that there's information that you guys have learned that's going to help you to achieve some type of goal in your realms of career, you know, and you really want to actually hop on that. You really want to get on that, because whatever information that you've learned is for your betterment of whatever you're pursuing. So let's say that you're trying to figure out how, Sirron the Shaman, can I make more money? How can I make things come in better for me? You've been watching YouTube University, just going through it, learning all the things that you can about what to do so that we can reach these next levels. And I feel like they're going to come in for you ultimately. You know, I feel like that the information that you have, you just need to use in your day-to-day life, and it's going to come through. Over the Two of Swords, you guys have the Three of Wands. Yeah, so, you know, where past things, like I said earlier, are not going to work, you got to find the new, okay? If you can find the new, you might be manifesting something new in for you at this time, and it's on the way. When I look over into your realms of, or when I look at the Four of Swords, you guys have the Two of Cups popping up for it this time. So there might be some type of collaboration or someone that you guys should collaborate with that will really do it for you as you collaborate with some individual, okay? You might already been thinking about this, like, I need to start doing like maybe a podcast. I need to start doing this with this person or work with that person, or maybe you have this producer or that engineer or have this person do clips for me, or, you know, videos. You know, I feel like that, you know, there's something that you guys have already thought of career-wise that you need to actually take advantage of, because it will bring you success, Scorpio. Now, in your realms of health, you guys do have the Page of Swords. So I feel like there's something that you're feeling like you need to walk away from. I feel like that, you know, you need to be not that you need to be patient, because you guys probably already been thinking about this. You probably already have been patient towards this and waiting towards the right time for you to make your move, waiting for the right time for you to walk away from something that's not really serving your health. Like I said, it could definitely be like drinking too much or drinking and you're finding that, you know, it's slowing you down in your gym life. You know, you're waking up not feeling so great from drinking, you know, so now you're like, I want to cut out drinking out of my life. You know, so I feel like there's certain things that you're watching, that you're paying more attention to, and you're starting to get more of an understanding how it's slowing you down, which is leading you towards walking away from these things, okay? Over the Seven of Swords, like I said earlier, you need to be strategic in some ways, and I feel like that there also could be some people that's trying to slow you down, or some people that aren't really for you at this time that could be making things more difficult for you in the realms of health. You know, and you need to watch these people, because I feel like there could be sneaky people that want to slow you down, Scorpio. You know, like let's say that you're working on your gym life, and they're like, no, let's go out to eat, let's go drink. You know, come on, let's go drink. I want to drink. You know, let's drink. And they know what you're trying to do, but it's like they're trying to hold you back at the same exact time. So I feel like you need to watch those type of sneaky people who don't want to see you excel in your life. I feel like if you really stop and you think about it, you can recognize people like that are in your friend group or that are around you, that you need to go ahead and cut out your life, so that way you can keep moving up. Because it's all about leveling up, Scorpio. Now, Scorpio, over the Four of Cups, if at first you don't succeed, keep trying. I feel like you need to be bold and assertive towards some type of goal in your health and keep trying. Even though it might not have worked out for you in the past, even though you might have tried and it didn't actually go through for you before, keep trying, because as you keep trying, you're going to find that you're going to have success. But you got to be bold and assertive towards this energy right here, and you're going to find that things will work out for you. When I look over into your realms of overall spirit message, yes, some information that you've learned is going to start the new beginnings for you. Things are closing out in the old. The death card is Scorpio. So things are closing out in the old, your old way of doing things, and now you're moving into better habits, better things is going to be bringing in a change for you in your life. I feel like that you might be gaining some type of clarification on why money wasn't coming in for you the way that you wanted it to. You might be gaining some type of clarification on how you can get out of a situation where you're not seeing a lot of money, or you're not seeing your career take off how you want it to. So I feel like as this clarification has been coming in for you, utilize it. Follow these ideas so that way you can get out of being in a negative place or out in of a low financial situation. When it comes to the lovers, you guys do have the Ace of Swords. So, I definitely do feel like that you need to trust the ideas when it comes towards the areas of love. Cut people out of your life that aren't loving you, that don't give love to you, that aren't giving the reciprocated love that you're giving them, and double down on the people who are, invest in the people who are giving that love into your life. And I feel like things will work out for you just fine. Scorpio, say Scorpio. Say Scorpio. I love you guys, man. All right, so now that's what I'm getting for the Scorpios at this time. So now we're going to go ahead and talk about the world's best spell work, okay? Which is what I do, okay? The only reason I'm able to hop on here and do free readings for you guys all day long or whatnot, and not charge for the reason or anything like that, is because I do spell work, and I do it at a very high level. We work with different celebrities. You guys can go over to my Instagram, SirronTheShaman.music, and check out all my workings or whatnot. We have a lot of amazing workings that we do, from getting people married and proposed to within 72 hours of the spell initially being done. We've been able to make people become utterly obsessed with each other, putting them together in love. People who've been broken up, I want this person back in my life, but this person refuses. They start talking to somebody else, and I still desire this person. With my obsession spell, we can do that for you. Okay, now, the obsessive spell is a $5,000 spell, my domination spell is a $10,000 spell, and my marriage spell is a $15,000 working, unless you get a lifetime guarantee, which makes it a $30,000 working. Now, Sirron, how are you able to sell spells at such a high rate, at such a price? Well, a lot of it has to do with my money spells. Now, my money spells help you to attract certain amounts of money. So, like in my case, I attract certain customers who can afford a $30,000 spell. I attract certain customers who can afford a $5,000 spell. And these money spells that I do help me do so. So now, if like a $15,000 spell in your mind is a lot of money, then you want to get on my money spell so that way you can advance yourself and start to pull in the clientele that you deserve in your life. Now, I advise you guys, if you're going to get on my chronic money spells, I always advise have a commission-based job or be an entrepreneur, okay? That way there's not a roof on how much money you can make, but the doors are wide open, because you can make a lot of money, around $10,000 to $12,000 monthly off of my $200 chronic money spell. That's a lot of money to start off. Then you guys can advance to my $5,000 chronic money spell, which is down here, what you see right here, which you guys are gonna start making around $30K monthly off of that one right there. Okay. Now, all these are great places to start with just a 222 for the basic level chronic. It's going to get you where you need to go to. So remember this right here. I love to paint this perspective for people. You're going to spend $200 on some clothes. It's going to get some holes in it, and you're not going to ever wear it again, and you never made that money back. You just were wasting money, okay? You're going to spend that money on going out over the weekend and having drinks and having something to eat or whatnot. You're going to spend that 222, but you're not going to get it back. When you invest the 222 into your chronic money spell, then you are now making your money back that you spent, but after you made your money back that you spent, it's nothing but profit. You're making nothing but profit henceforward. So every single time you hit that $10,000 or you hit that $12,000 that month, then it's all just profit from one initial seed investment that you made, you know? So I encourage you guys to do that. If you guys are dealing with financial difficulties or financial problems, then you guys want to definitely start there. Now, if you guys are so messed up right now where you're saying, Sirron the Shaman, yo, I want to get that $30,000 marriage spell. I want to get that $200 clonic or the $5,000 clonic money spell. But bruh, I'm so fucked up. I got like negative $20 in my account. Okay, I'm like negative $20 in my account right now. What do I do? Okay, go to my YouTube page. If you guys aren't currently on my YouTube page, just go to my YouTube, Sirron the Shaman. Okay, type that in. You guys will find as soon as you go to my channel, my pinned video is my Lucifuge, my Lucifer and Clonic subconscious training. Now this right here is completely free. Okay, we've had people get $25,000 the next day. We've had people get $10,000 monthly from just listening to this completely free subconscious audio. Okay, it's a spell that I did over audio, and so it's a very powerful working. A lot of comments, a lot of reviews on there. You guys can go through it on my page, Sirron the Shaman on YouTube. It's completely free. So you know, no matter where you're at in life, if you're struggling or if you're abundant, I have something that can help you out in your life. Okay, it's your boy Sirron the Shaman, that 36 guy. I love you guys so much. Peace, Scorpio.